Hello, my dear friends. I'm glad to come your way again today. It's always a pleasure for me to stop by and brainstorm with you on the issues of life. Remember that our topic of discussion is gathering for the journey, whatever the journey is. To this point, we have spoken about ambition and vision. Whether it's ambition or whether it's vision, to live from vision to reality, you must gather for the journey, right? To this point, we have said interesting things, which I will only advise that you follow the previous episodes so that you can get to speed. Today, my focus will be on the starting point because I promised that in the previous episode, we are going to focus more on the starting point. To be quite candid with you, usually, where to start, the right place to start does not need money, right? So many people get discouraged when they have a big vision and they say, but where would the money come from? Where would the people come from? Because you are looking at the vision when it's at its peak. But usually, the starting point usually does not need much money, does not need many people. What does it need, therefore? It needs just a decision that you are going to go this way. Most people, after analyzing what they have in their mind as vision or in their heart as ambition, their disadvantages always look bigger than the advantages, right? The the reason to be discouraged, particularly if you are from Africa, the reasons not to go are always more than the encouragements to go. The resistance is always more than the encouragement to go. Maybe the political system, maybe the financial difficulties, maybe lack of education or partners are not available, right? So it gives you every reason not to even start that project. But that is not the starting point. The starting point always starts with you convincing your own self that this is the right thing for me to do. I'm going to go this way. After you have convinced yourself, the next thing is you have to go into your secret place and begin to define your vision. And usually, many people don't do it well. Why? Because they just have ideas in their minds. But I always advise that capture your vision, capture everything in writing. Why? Because it is only during writing that you actually develop those thoughts you have in your mind. So only when you are writing things down that you see that this thing that I even thought would work, these are the loopholes. Because you expand the idea more. When you keep it in your mind, you can be thinking of something and your eyes are being distracted. But when you are writing, all your senses are focused on that one thing that you are writing. You are capturing everything, and usually during that time, as you write one sentence, another one comes. As you write, another one comes. Before you know, you have built a case around that idea that you have, and the conviction grows more that this is what I have to do, right? Then the next thing is, okay, how am I going to achieve this? As you start bombarding that idea with questions on how to move from vision to reality, ideas will be coming to your mind. Capture everything in writing. I got to a point where I don't longer tell people that come and tell me your vision. When you come to explain to me what you think is your vision, I just tell you, give me to read. I don't like to be listening to you telling me long stories. Just give me a document that you have produced around the burden or the vision you think you have. Let me go and take time and read and see how your mind functions and how you captured it. And when you have not gone to that step to capture it down in writing, sometimes I just feel like you yourself don't even believe in what you are expressing as vision, because if you believe, there will be practical steps. And the first basic practical step that need no money, zero money, is sitting down and capturing it down on your paper. That's where the starting point is. Write down, write down, write down. You cannot go to the bank and say you have a great business idea and they just take money and give you. They will ask for your business case. Bring a business case and let me read. And when they read the business case and it is convincing, then they can give you their money. You cannot just walk to a rich man and say, I have this project, sponsor me. He will ask you for a document. He must not have a company, but he will ask you for something that is more convincing, that he can sit down, cross his leg, and go through that documentation and see all the things you are saying, which problem you want to solve, and which risks are involved in this your business. So that is the approach you should take. The starting point is all about writing. It took me 1 year to capture down all I had as vision. 1 year to just write, write, write. I will ask myself, okay, what am I going to be telling people? I had to write, 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 and had to capture the scope, had to put down even the organogram, how my structure will look like. how I will lead, how the people, those that I want to come as partner, when they come, how are we going to function, all of us? All of that thing has to be captured. I wish you all the best, my dear friends. Bye bye.